Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of December 20th. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Capricorn, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that's not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But let's see what we have here for you. Now, a very small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you're somebody who watches my videos and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. It helps my channel grow in a big way. So does tapping the like button. So let's see what we have here. All right, Capricorn. Make sure everything's in view, and then we'll get right into it. All right. Energy on the bottom. You have the Knight of Wands. So this is interesting that we pull this because you have 3 knights here. So 2 or more knights in a reading is always a sign to me as a reader that you are going to have a busy week ahead. Now, naturally, Capricorn, this week is the week of the holidays, right? So if you're somebody who celebrates Christmas or you celebrate a holiday around this time, not everybody does, but if you are one of those people, you're going to have a lot of things going on, obviously. Some of you are going to be traveling to meet family. Some of you are going to be traveling to go on vacation. Something here like that happening. It's a busy week ahead for you, and it makes sense at a collective level that you would pull 3 knights in this reading. So the Knight of Wands in particular is about, it's probably the biggest, it's the biggest knight indicating travel in the tarot. It can also indicate that, like, if you're not traveling, you might be moving, but I think that's probably a little bit less likely that you're moving in this week. I feel like for more of you, this is talking about travel, situations like that going on here. Now, taking a look, as I said, very interesting to get 3 knights. 2 of them are next to each other. We also have we have 3 of the 4 Pentacles court cards, which is also a very interesting situation. 2 in the corners. So I feel like, as a Capricorn, one of these people is you being represented here. And I feel like the other people here, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people here, actually 7 with the Queen of Wands. This is a reading that's very similar to the Sagittarius reading in that this week you're going to be dealing with a lot of people. All right, getting into it here in this Knight of Swords, this is a knight that talks about taking swift action. It can also warn you, though, to not be impulsive at this time around something, okay? And so it's an interesting dichotomy when you get the Knight of Swords in that it tells you to go for it, but it also tells you to not go so fast that you put yourself in a difficult position and do something impulsive. So that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here for you with that knight showing up. But others of you really want to take advantage of an opportunity that may present itself to you in this week as well when you get the Knight of Swords. Some of you, I get the sense that there are people in your life that have either air or earth, air or pentacles, swords or pentacles, air or earth in their chart. And I get the sense that they have those types of qualities, whether or not their sun sign is those, whether or not they are earth or air sun signs, they have those qualities in their chart. Now, in the past, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Pentacles here talks about somebody who is hardworking, dependable, and practical, similar to the Knight of Pentacles, but this person will not rock the boat. This is also, as I say, when I pull this card, I always think like, I see it come in when people are like, really have money on their mind, and they're budgeting and they're planning and they're doing all sorts of things like that at this moment. And so some of you are maybe taking a look at holiday situations, planning out situations in the material and things of that nature as you roll into the holidays here, trying to like put it all together. I also feel like there's going to be a situation here that potentially tests you. I get the sense that there might be an emotionally charged situation. I'll get into that more. And it's going to really require you to pull back some punches, if you will, on a situation. I don't think it's the best time to rock the boat, is what I'm trying to say. You have this Knight of Pentacles as well. This is somebody who is reliable, okay? The way that I like to look at this is a reliable person. You do have commitments here that you've already signed up for, and it would be in your best interest to not cancel or to not flake on those commitments, is what I'm getting. This can also represent a financial event or a material event arriving in your life. I get the sense that it's really about this travel or this gathering that you're probably having to deal with here. It's just a very specific message of you having to deal with all these different people. And you also have this Queen of Swords, which is somebody who's cutting right to the chase, getting down to business. The thing is, the Queen of Swords does not mince words, and the Queen of Swords will absolutely rock the boat, which is different here than this Queen of Pentacles. And so you may be dealing with a challenging person, and it may be a family member. I get the sense that it is for some reason, even though I don't really see traditional family cards. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. The fact that we have 7 court cards showing up, which is incredibly rare. 7 out of the 10, including the bottom, are court cards. Doesn't happen very often. So let's continue forward here. You have the Moon, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this Moon card is representing, in this case, for me, an emotionally charged situation. This is what comes along with seeing people you haven't seen for a long time, maybe for a year, multiple years, having to deal with that type of situation. It talks about potentially deception as well, someone not being as they appear. But really for you, what I feel like is going on is a temporary, emotionally charged situation, okay? Because the Moon can represent temporary situations, seeing as the Moon, the cycles of the Moon come and go, and the Moon in itself can represent an emotionally charged situation. So I'm kind of putting those things together, and that's what I'm getting, especially with this Knight of Swords energy. There's this message of you not acting impulsively, okay? Because you have to recognize that right now there's this emotionally charged situation, and it's very easy to say something that we later regret in those times. And so there's someone pushing your buttons here, is what I'm saying. And they might be like somebody who digs. They might be somebody who digs at you, and instead of like they might beat around the bush, right? And I feel like they're sort of poking the bear. And you have this Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter energy, it's expansion, it's destiny, it's luck, it's good situations in the material. So the reality is that yes, there may be the situation, but ultimately this is going to resolve itself with the Wheel of Fortune. I absolutely feel that way. You have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands, interestingly enough, is an annoying person. It can be. It can represent a situation that's annoying you. As you see, this person here is down on one knee. They feel frustrated by the battle behind them, and they feel like giving up. But the thing about the Nine of Wands is the worst thing you could do is give up. And really, I would say that in this week, be mindful of your reaction to things. Okay, with the Knight of Swords in the middle, I'm feeling that very strongly in the Moon above. You have this Page of Cups because the thing is, there's possibility that this week is extremely loving and caring and joyous and happy and celebratory for you with this Page of Cups. But it depends on some sort of reaction here. Remember, timelines change. Nobody can control what you say except you, Capricorn. And with these two Queen and King of Pentacles here in the corners, you really want to take a level-headed, mature, reliable, dependable approach. Grounded, okay? The other way of looking at it is a grounded approach to a person or a situation in this week with the Moon and the Knight of Swords in the middle, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Also, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. So let's see what we have here for you, Capricorn. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. All right, definitely love to see that. You have the Katumi, Cloak of Wisdom, trust, you already know the answer you seek, trust what you know. Yeah, that makes sense. And look at this, Lady Nada, Heart Awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Balanced approach is going to be the answer for you here in this week, Capricorn. Grounded, balanced approach to whatever situation is digging at you at this moment. Let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some additional messages. All right. So you have, it's up to you. This is what I was saying. Look, no one's going to react for you, okay, within the next few months, and no. I want to get a card on the next few months in the near future. Okay, that's interesting. So 2 time cards here. If you feel pressured to give someone an answer, the messages here are saying, like, give yourself as much time as you need, okay? Don't make an impulsive decision within the near future and within the next few months. Some of you are going to set a boundary here and say, no, like, give me some time. I need some time. I don't know what the answer is yet. Maybe, possibly, who knows, right? And I feel like it's up to you to decide how you respond to whatever boundary is coming in here, or to respond to whatever challenging situation requiring a boundary is coming in here. Let's see what else we have. Boundaries are extremely tough. part of the experience here on planet Earth. So you have the World, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. So I definitely love to see these clarifications coming in. 4 of Wands, it's a card of marriage, traditional marriage, but talking about stable situations, ceremonies as well. Yeah, definitely gathering. I'm getting this energy of gathering with all of these people here. And look, I think you are going to take a mature approach. For some reason, I'm feeling like this Queen of Swords is the issue, is the person that's poking the bear. And I don't know why, I'm just getting that energy here. It's because the Queen of Swords might do that, but also just because it's the feeling I'm getting. So I get the sense that you're really looking to take a stable approach to this person and the situation here. You have the 9 of Pentacles as well, which is talking about financial independence, but it's also somebody who not only do they have enough room for luxuries, but they have built something for themselves that provides for the long haul. Okay, you can see the pentacles growing on the tree, but you also see the fruits in the background indicating sustainability. They've created a harvest that provides for them for years. And you can think of it as like a sort of passive income. That's always what I like to think about when I see the 9 of Pentacles. For me, it's a really nice card of abundance. And with the World, that's the completion of a cycle. It's Saturn energy. And so it's this like you're not in Kansas anymore vibe when you get the World. Like this is, there's like some sort of like test here that's being presented through another person, and I feel like it's being presented through this Queen of Swords, and you have to take all of the lessons you've learned as you've gone through the completion of the major arcana to handle this situation, as you've gone through your journey. So you have the 5 of Pentacles, you have the Hermit, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles is with the Moon. There's clearly the Moon and the 5 of Pentacles is some type of financial situation in your mind that is not as it appears, okay? Because this upper row in and of itself is your thoughts, your mind, but when it's with the Moon, there's like emotions and money being wrapped together, which is always a challenging combination. And so you may feel like there's not enough, but I get the sense with all of these people showing up in the reading, and now we have another queen here, that's like the 7th person, not including the hermit, or the 8th person, not including the hermit. With all of these people showing up, I think you're going to realize that you have love and support around you. And that's a form of abundance, right? And so let go of the scarcity thoughts here at this time. There are people surrounding you that can help you. You have the hermit here, Virgo energy, more earth energy, really talking about taking a grounded approach. You're on this journey towards financial independence here on your own. And you have the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major combination of attraction in your life. Queen of Wands is attractive, and the Wheel of Fortune is luck, bonuses, victories. It is abundance. It's good situations coming around, the wheel spinning just at the right time. So you're attracting something here. Interestingly enough, you have the 3 of Swords, you have the Knight of Wands coming in once again. That's the 9th person and the 10th. Make it 10 with the Knight of Swords. Wow. Amazing, amazing that we have all these people showing up. So what I would say is just be careful that you are not influenced by the energy of other people. Okay, now I feel like on one hand, you're going to recognize how provided and loved and cared for you are. On the other hand, other people's energy is at play here. And that's another thing that I really want to sort of put forward to you with the energy showing up, okay? So just keep that in mind. Not sure what's going on with I don't feel the heartbreak, or with the 3 of Swords here, I don't feel divorce, separation, breakup. I feel a challenge with another person in a family situation where maybe there was a war of words, maybe there was something that was said, and maybe you're looking to work through that situation. Some of you are absolutely traveling here in this holiday season to meet people, to see people, to go places, go on vacations. And 9 of Wands, that person annoying you with the Knight of Swords, do not make an impulsive decision that you later regret. The 9 of Cups on the bottom here, wishes and dreams coming true, emotional contentment, satisfaction. You will make the right choice, Capricorn. Let's see what else we have. All right, let's pull some Kipper cards here. In case you have concern, despair, main female, courtship, wealthy man, and privileged lady. All right, so counterparts, okay. Wealthy, this is really like a wealthy counterpart here with wealthy man and privileged lady. Courtship, so that's a clear line here with courtship, wealthy man, privileged lady, that there could be someone that's very interested in you, or something along those lines with this 4 of Wands that you meet around this time. It may mean that you meet them on your travels, especially if you're a single Capricorn, or something like that happening here, showing up. Someone being very interested in you, and at the same time, I do feel like this courtship and the privileged lady is someone poking the bear. I also get that energy here, where I also feel like some of you are like concerned here with despair and concern about a reunion with somebody, a family member, like how you're going to handle a situation or something along those lines. So yeah, love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and share this video with a friend. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com. I'll see you in the next one.